Hand clap to the massive brothers and sisters. We're back again for the second one, brothers and sisters. The second reaction for today on this here Mystelics Reacts channel. Don't forget, guys, to check out the previous one. That link will be in the first comment in the comment box below, guys. So to check that vibrations out. I was doing some strange stuff, but big up on yourself for definitely being a part of this vibrations, brothers and sisters. And of course, I'll also post the podcast, the latest podcast, in the first comment in the comment box below, as well as the previous reaction that I've done for today. But of course, brothers and sisters, don't forget to click the thumbs up button, click the like button, and subscribe if you have not done so, guys. Click the subscribe button so you'll be notified when I drop my videos right there and then. You'll be notified, brothers and sisters. You'll get the vibrations. You'll know, hey, Mystelics drop a thing there. Yes, man. Subscribe, of course, with the bell, and then click all so you'll be notified when I drop all my videos right here. Anyways, guys, without further ado, let us get into the vibrations for today. For, of course, we have something I have been pointing out for quite some time. And I've heard the government saying, stating that sentiment that if people, you know, don't buy passports on the proper thing, they're gonna be revoked. These passports are gonna be revoked. And of course, we're seeing something rather interesting going on right here. Dominica revokes 68 citizenship by CBI passports, brothers and sisters, citizenship by investment passports. Experts warns of consequences for duped investors. I've been pointing this out, brothers and sisters, and it only makes sense that if you are authorizing certain individuals to sell passports, they should sell the passports on what you tell them it should be sold on, not what they want to be sold on. And all of a sudden, these people are selling the passports on what they want to sell it on, and you then have to cancel or you have to pretty much cancel or revoke the passports, 68 of them. So what do you think is going to happen? What do you think is going to happen? My God. I've been saying this for quite some time, and then look, brothers and sisters, today this article is dropped. This is, of course, in immediately. I don't know. That's probably Indian. I don't know where this thing is from, but 68 CBI passports have been revoked by apparently Dominica right here. The Commonwealth of Dominica has issued a citizenship deprivation order, effectively cancelling the citizenship of 68 individuals who have obtained their status through the country's CBI, CIP actually, citizenship by investment. Why do you have CBI and then they have the by, or the B is the CBI, citizenship by investment? I don't know who gave that acronym, but apparently it's citizenship by investment program, CIP, right there. The order, signed by the Minister for Citizenship, Miriam Blanchard, this individual right there. Oh, she ended up there. Anyways, let's continue. And gazetted on June 6, 2024, maintains that the scheduled persons obtained registration or certificate of naturalization by means of fraud, false. But how can it be fraud, false, when individuals, I don't know. Maybe India is still selling the passports. Maybe, I don't know. India, Pakistan. Maybe Pakistan is selling those fake passports. If it's that, I understand. But if it's through authorized bodies and these individuals you have authorized, for example, MMCE or whoever are the ones selling passports. Oh, you want to say 200,000? We don't care what you say. We want to sell it at $100,000. And these people are approved by the government selling it for that amount. I don't think you should be revoking these passports right there. Anyways, will the people also be getting back the money? That's another question in that regard, including the fees that they have paid for it. It's not just buying passports, there's also fees as well. So that is also another thing. But of course, they're indicating how they obtain the passports. Individuals who have obtained passports by fraud, false representation, or concealment of material of fact. I'm guessing that they're talking about the same sentiment dealing with, you know, people like Alice Maduke, these people who pretty much have criminal stuff or alleged to have criminal stuff on them before they obtain the passports. Apparently, there was no due diligence process done there for that. But of course, they are indicating concealment of a material fact, and that it is not conducive that a scheduled person continues to be a citizen of the nation of the Caribbean, Dominica. The other lists the names, nationalities, and citizenship dates of those affected, who can read the entire document here. Let's see. Let's see. Okay, they have they have some document. Okay, they have the names. Well, you guys can go through this stuff right there. I'm just gonna scroll down. But these are the people that have been revoked. Citizenship has been revoked right there. So you know that there's some revocation taking place. We've heard that there's some revocation taking place, but they're talking about the consequence of these revocations right there. More than half, 53% of those affected are Iraqi origin. Interesting. Followed by Pakistani 21%, Egyptians, Iranians 6%, Nigerians and Syrians 4% each. Afghans 3%, and one Sudanese and Jordanian national 1%. The individual named, okay, we can see. Okay, so we see this one is second right there. So maybe they have actually obtained it through illegal means, which of course I understand right there. But of course, based on the question Matt was asking the authorized bodies if they are still selling passports. Scary didn't answer that question. He just made a statement, and people who bought the passports, you know, if they bought the passports and it's not that amount, then the thing will be revoked. That's what he said, which didn't answer the question that Matt asked in the first place. Anyways, the move comes mere months after Dominica's Prime Minister, Skerrit, warned attendees of a Caribbean investment summit that his government had put in place legislation that would see anyone found to have obtained citizenship by investment in that country for anything less than the official permitted minimum have their citizenship revoked. So we know that is the case. Skerrit statement followed blah blah memorandum blah, which harmonies investment. I'm looking for the part where they're talking about the revocation or the consequence. Founder holding applause Dominica action, stating it's good that the CBI country is taking action against fraudulent blah blah blah. It's good that they're finally doing it. Doesn't mean that Dominica was not pretty much involved in it, especially when they gave diplomatic passports to criminals. So that's another situation right there. Licensed immigration service blah blah blah. Dominica cites fraudulent activity as a reason behind its decision, which could include lying or concealing visa restrictions of two countries Dominica has visa-free waiver with or okay, so that's good. That's good right there. Anyways, as part of the MOA, because one of the reason why I say this is good because United Kingdom had that problem. They had that problem where persons from certain countries in the Middle East were requesting to have visas so they could travel. They were denied, and then these people decided to go after Dominica passports, so they bought it. They bought the Dominica passports and they were able to go into the United Kingdom, even though United Kingdom say not to come in my house, you know. So that's always a very interesting thing right there. As a part of the MOA, Dominica and the other signatories, I'm guessing the other Caribbean, has agreed the minimum investment was $200,000 US. That's about 530,000 EC dollars. Boy, and a commitment and committed to sharing information on applicants through the digital portal hosted by, you know, the Caribbean and so forth, blah blah blah. So I'm guessing they put in a system where they have everybody being looked at in that regard. So that's kind of good in that regard right there. The countries are pledged to improve the post-approval screening. So this is probably why Skerrit say, oh, we're going to get back the stuff from United Kingdom. Well, when you had the chance to do better, do you think that if it was United Kingdom guys, would you restore Dominica? Because when you had the chance to do what's right, you did not do it. When you had the chance to do proper due diligence process, you did not do it, even though you claim you have the most robust due diligence process. And then a set of criminals and things, criminals and people, well, not necessarily criminals, but people who are alleged to be involved in certain dirty ways, brothers and sisters, have gotten passports. How would that be possible? Especially, it's one thing when you don't know, but the information was literally out there on the internet. It was out there on the internet. Ali Reza Monfroy, the information was on the internet. Yet still he still was able to obtain the Dominica passports, which is very interesting, right there. Or no, Ali Reza or Alison Maduke, one of them, one of the individuals who became the ambassadors of Dominica, right there. Anyways, brothers and sisters, 200 sharing information, blah blah blah. Okay, you get the point. Maybe leaves. I guess this Blanchard lady. That's what they know. Miriam. Anyways, guys, let's go back. May believes that when these individuals learn of their fate and see their names published, some of them will turn against their dubious providers, which is a good thing. Kudos for that. Yes, definitely. He adds that this action will serve as a lesson for discounters. What is that? Discounters. Oh, so people providing discounts for you to be able to. Okay. All right. Okay. Makes sense in that regard. Right there, and dubious characters in the investment migration industry, and the okay, blah blah. The consequences for those named in the order extend beyond the loss of citizenship and passports. May warn that they will face difficulty applying for visas, and even so, that's another thing that's on top of their thing, where they have been stopped from obtaining citizenship. When people are looking at the track record, obviously they're gonna be seeing these names as well. So they have actually the face and names of them right there. So that is very interesting. Right there, Bangkok, Thailand. Languages, 4 languages Mr. can speak. That's something else. It's not too out of the way for people to be speaking multiple language: English, Spanish, African, Chinese, and Arabic. Yes, sir. Well, his parents grew him a kind of a way. So most I saw there was how much language? 5. Yes, sir. This is not uncommon, as you can pretty much see. Most people there know multiple languages, whereas in the Caribbean you don't know one. If you know 2 languages, the native tongue. So, anyways, guys, you can see this for yourself right there. But I didn't. I get it now. The consequences on those who they have rejected. Consequence for duped investors. Okay, I get it now. So my first initial look at this, I thought it was on the basis of individuals who have been authorized by the government, who the people, well, that can also weigh in, but on the basis of this, they're talking about the consequence for these individuals. The consequences for them would also be this: face difficulty applying for visas, and even with banking. So I'm guessing this is also a deterrent for individuals to stop trying to get passports illegally, whether it be in Pakistan or whether this place is there. We know, and this goes to show something that I think a number of persons seem to have missed. This goes to show that Dominica passports are being sold outside of the normal authorized bodies. Okay, it's been sold out of the normal authorized bodies, which means that individuals are printing these passports and selling the passports much cheaper than they were supposed to, with the 200,000. So that means something, and I indicated to you guys when I remember Annette Sanford was one of the individuals who pointed out the stuff on Pakistani individuals selling Dominica passports. That most likely is one of the things and the situations. So on the basis of these people, the crooks and wicked people who are doing these things and providing discounters, crooks and other dubious characters who are selling Dominica passports, it just shows that, yeah, guys, not only the authorized individuals, but those outside who are also doing this. So I think that is a good thing. While reading the article, I could say, okay, yes, I agree with some of the things that they're saying and make sense right there. So it seems like these individuals, both men and women, you see Priscilla, a number of these people, where's she from? Malta? So you see a number of them are just men and women, mainly men though. You have seen them. I wonder if they have the profile. Oh, they have a profile before. But do. Wait, so that woman have multiple passports, man. Program. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. What? Wait a while. Oh, okay. It's good to read, you know, guys. It's good to read. I myself think that woman obtained a set of passports right there. But dude, that's not the case. But yeah. Let me see if I know somebody there. But yeah, guys, I think this is a good thing on the basis of trying to deter individuals from, you know, obtaining passports from illegal means. But I was also looking at it from the basis of individuals who are authorized, because they mentioned MMC. The question from Matt, MMC, if the individuals are selling passports and providing discounts for individuals, so MMC cannot do this, or any authorized individual cannot do this if they're doing that. But if they're doing that, if MMC and the individuals are providing discounts for individuals who want to obtain citizenship so they can go, never set foot in Dominica, no, but they can go different places, visa-free access, then doesn't that mean the burden should be on the individually authorized body, which I indicated before? They cannot and should not sell it less than $200,000 US. Agreed. All across the Caribbean, that's what it is for all the CBI individuals right there. Great. So the authorized body can decide, you know what, I want to sell a little less for you. Okay, we have a discount. Mayday discount or something. Christmas discount. I don't know. If they do that now. You get my drift, guys. You get my drift. Anyways, I think this is a good thing what I just read there, on the basis of trying to keep individuals from obtaining. It seems like a number of persons came through the cracks and have obtained Dominica. So that says something about the robust due diligence program, because if 68 individuals got through, then I think there needs to be some tightening up of these things right there, because these people obtained the passports, but I'm guessing maybe on the use of it. Did this individual was able to utilize these things? Let me see. Oh, I see the individuals named in order obtained citizenship between November 2019 and May 2022 right there. But the $200,000, what? I'm so confused, because the $200,000 thing only came in when this year. So if they obtain the passport between November 2019 and May 2022, then the $200,000 should not apply. So maybe these individuals were, their visas, their passports were revoked, not on the basis of this is interesting. This is very interesting right there, guys. So the reason why it's confusing, because they're talking about this and then they're talking about this part, which is present. Maybe me that don't understand, guys. You guys understand what is being understood here, or being stated here? Because this thing was this thing was like last month or this month when this thing was implemented. From my recollection, just recent, less than 2 months for sure. So why did they ban these individuals there? Well, probably they could prove that these individuals obtained the passports through additional means, through maybe they couldn't verify. Okay, so we see this part. He adds this action was served as a lesson for discounters, crooks, and other dubious characters. So maybe these people obtain their passports through crooks, discounters, and dubious characters, and they were not able to authorize who exactly authorized these passports, and as a result of that, they lost their money. But if you go and deal with crooks, if you're dealing with crooks and crooked people that bent, you know, they're not straight, they bent, but they crooked. So if you deal with these people and they ban your passport, do you expect to get money? They crook you? Yes, man. This is why you have to be understanding of who you deal with, brothers and sisters. Don't let the crooked people crook you. All right, then. But anyways, guys, it's very interesting. So hopefully MMC and the others can definitely keep in tune and not give people discounts. Stick with the price. What I think they normally do like these shopkeepers, put it at $250,000 and say, okay, we'll give you a discount of $50,000. We'll give you a discount of $50,000. You know, when they have Black Friday and this kind of things there, sometimes in certain places, not everywhere, but in certain places, they actually hike up the price. So whereas something might cost $10 for you, they make you think it costs $20, and they say, okay, you get a discount. You get a 40% discount. What? So you know, $12 when initially it was $10. So that's very interesting right there. But I guess these people know what they're doing. Hopefully they're sticking into that thing. But of course, it seems like there will be consequences for duped investors right there. For the individuals who have been duped, don't go after crooked people. Don't go after the crooked people. And the authorized individuals, don't try no cocoa macaque. No cocoa macaque business in the place, brothers and sisters. Anyways, guys, you guys get the point right there. Give your thoughts on what I just pretty much broke down right there, guys. What are your thoughts on this? Do you think these individuals would have been, why do you think these individuals were revoked? And yeah, the proper due diligence program is another thing. I think they're trying to do it based on the authorization, maybe the signature. Somebody has to sign off for it, and maybe the persons who trying to get this passport. But it seems like they got the passports. Dominica revoked 68 CBI passports. So how did they get in contact with the individuals who had these passports? If it was on the basis of, individuals who were not authorized. Because if John is not authorized, but he's selling passports, right? He's selling passports, everything go through properly. You get the passports, everything seems to be up and for par. And I is Mark. Mark is the main person for the thing, is the only authorized person, right? How will I know that you get the passport from John if you never got into contact with me? If you get the passport, wouldn't you then have to say, okay, I have the passports, I have the authorization to travel, whatever. I can then travel wherever I want to go. How did that person who got passport for John, how did I end up linking with that person to find out and then cancel their stuff? I don't know. I don't know, guys. What are your thoughts on this? Leave your thoughts in the comment box below, guys. Check out the previous reaction I did. Of course, that'll be the first comment in the comment box below, as well as the podcast. Check out the podcast right there. That link, of course, will be in the first comment in the comment box below right there. But of course, I'm happy that there's consequences finally, and they are able to shift and sift, not just for those who are getting citizenship by investment, but also the diplomatic passport holders as well. What about these guys? Because it seems like they don't have to go through those processes right there. They have to just go through the government. Because I don't think diplomatic passport holders, they go through a process. I heard a number of persons in Dominica have diplomatic passports. I don't think they go through it. Well, they know these individuals are from Dominica. So, anyways, guys, what are your thoughts, man? Leave your thoughts in the comment box below, guys. And as I always tend to say, be real, brothers and sisters. Salute the king. Be positive.